In war, most soldiers fight on the ground. Some fight from the air, but a rare few fight between the two, suspended above the battlefield, exposed to the wind, the noise, and the consequences of every decision. During the Vietnam War, death often came from the jungle or from the sky, but sometimes it came from above the river, from helicopters, from open doors, from a man leaning into the wind, firing downward into a moving war. His name was Adelbert Waldron. To the enemy, he was invisible. To his pilots, he was terrifyingly calm. To history, he would become the deadliest sniper of the Vietnam War. This is not a story about numbers. It is a story about position, pressure, and precision. This is War Files Uncovered. Adelbert Waldron III was born in 1933. Like many of his generation, he grew up in a country shaped by World War II, a nation that valued service, discipline, and resolve. By the time America entered Vietnam in force, Waldron was already a seasoned soldier. He joined the U.S. Army and eventually became part of the 9th Infantry Division, operating in the Mekong Delta, one of the most complex and dangerous environments of the war. The Delta was not jungle in the traditional sense. It was water, endless rivers, canals, villages hidden behind reeds and tree lines. The enemy moved differently here, and so did the Americans. The Mekong Delta was a sniper's nightmare, an opportunity. Dense foliage limited visibility. Flat terrain eliminated high ground. Movement was constant. To fight here, the U.S. Army relied heavily on helicopters and river patrols. This created a new battlefield geometry. Combat happened while moving. Targets appeared for seconds. Engagement distances changed instantly. Traditional sniper doctrine did not apply, and that's where Waldron adapted and excelled. Waldron was not a door gunner in the traditional sense. He didn't spray bullets. He waited. Operating from helicopters, he used bolt-action rifles, not machine guns, firing from open doors, often while the aircraft was banking, climbing, or descending. Every shot required calculation: wind speed, helicopter movement, target speed, elevation, time on target. There was no second chance. One miss meant the helicopter was gone. One mistake could send rounds into civilians or friendly forces. Waldron's solution was discipline. He fired only when certain. The enemy never heard the shot. From the ground, there was no visible sniper nest, no muzzle flash, no warning. Only helicopters overhead, something the Viet Cong had learned to ignore. Then men began falling, from villages, from riverbanks, from moving sampans. Waldron's position gave him something rare in Vietnam: angle. He could see patterns others couldn't, movement that made sense only from the air, and when he fired, it was final. This earned him a nickname among American forces: Death from Above. Officially, Adelbert Waldron was credited with 109 confirmed kills, the highest of any American sniper in Vietnam. But even this number is misleading. Unlike ground snipers, Waldron's engagements were fleeting. Confirmations were difficult. Witnesses were often airborne. The real impact wasn't in the tally. It was in denial of movement. Entire river routes were abandoned. Enemy units altered behavior. Areas became quiet, not because the enemy left, but because they were afraid to move. That is the true power of a sniper. In October 1969, Waldron participated in a mission that would define his legacy. From a helicopter, he engaged multiple enemy combatants in rapid succession, firing accurately while the aircraft maneuvered aggressively under fire. His actions protected friendly forces and disrupted enemy operations at a critical moment. For this, Adelbert Waldron was awarded the Medal of Honor, but those who served with him say the medal changed nothing. He returned to duty the same way he always had: quiet, focused, professional. Sniping from helicopters carried a different psychological toll. There was no concealment, no retreat into vegetation, no long hours of stillness. Everything happened fast. Targets appeared and vanished. Decisions were immediate. Consequences were irreversible. Waldron understood this weight. He never celebrated kills. He spoke rarely of numbers. For him, the rifle was not a symbol. It was a responsibility. Unlike many legendary snipers, Waldron did not train a generation afterward. His contribution was tactical, not institutional. He proved that sniping could adapt to mobile warfare. Precision could exist without concealment. Vertical space mattered. Modern aerial overwatch and precision engagement trace philosophical roots back to missions like his, not because of imitation, but because of possibility. Waldron never sought fame. He rarely appeared in interviews. He avoided publicity. In a war filled with noise, protests, headlines, controversy, his story remained largely unknown. But among those who understand warfare, his name carries weight, because his success came not from aggression, but from control. Adelbert Waldron did not fight from trenches. He did not wait in jungles. He fought suspended between sky and earth, where hesitation meant failure, and certainty meant life or death. His shots came from above, but his discipline came from within. This was Adelbert Waldron, death from above. And this is War Files Uncovered.